Hello and welcome to YouTube Gallifrey 02, and yes, the time has come for the first part of the finale for Series 10 of Doctor Who, World Enough and Time, and this is probably the most hyped for episode of this series in my opinion, as I am so hyped for this episode. A, because it's the finale, B, because the Mondasian Cybermen are returning, and C, because John Sims' Master is finally returning to Doctor Who. After over 7 years, he is returning. He is the Master I have wanted to return. Yes, I was a bit happy when Missy returned as the Master, but I kind of wanted John Sims' Master, as he played such a strong Master, and now he is finally returning. But yes, who will die in today's episode of Doctor Who? As in the synopsis for this episode, it does say the Doctor witnesses the death of someone he has sworn to protect. So yes, this could mean a whole range of different people. It could be a character we have never heard of before, such as the blue guy in this episode, George, as he is on the cast for World Enough and Time, but isn't on the cast for the Dr. Foles. So he could die, but that would be a bit of an anticlimax if he died, because this is what I've been waiting for the whole series, to finally see Moffat kill off a character without bringing them back to life. But the other candidates, Nardole, Bill, Missy and John Sims' Master, are on the cast for Dr. Foles. So yes, maybe there's a flashback or something, or maybe they get brought back to life, but I would be really cross with Stephen Moffat if he does that. Hopefully, it will be a flashback if one of those characters dies. Not if I don't want them to die, it's just I want to see Moffat kill off a character finally.
Just promise you won't get me killed.
So yes, Bill. She does say to the Doctor, please don't get me killed in the trailer. So yeah, the Doctor makes a promise not to get Bill killed, so yes, then he sees her die, and yeah, he's witnessed the death of someone he's sworn to protect. However, she might still be in the Dr. Foles, as she might get converted to a Cyberman. Because in the trailer, she looks to be partially converted into a Cyberman. So yeah, that could happen, and she could just be a Cyberman in the Dr. Foles. And yeah, that's sort of dying, because you've lost your emotions and everything like that. Something which is very important to you. So yeah, maybe when he says die, I think he means metaphorically. So yes, Missy, might she die? Well, the Doctor did make an oath to protect Missy for 1,000 years inside the vault. So yeah, she might die, and the Doctor might get visited by the monks, or whoever is behind Missy going into the vault, as I do think those guys at the beginning of Extremis are in fact the monks. Yes, it's a theory which I have been kind of going around since the episode came out, Extremis, that the monks are the same people that we saw in the flashbacks. So yeah, they might come, and it might turn out the monks are behind everything which has happened in this series. So yeah, Missy might die. Nardole, will he die? Well, the Doctor really hasn't sworn to protect Nardole. Perhaps he does this in the beginning of this episode, and we haven't seen it yet. But if anyone is protecting Nardole, Nardole is protecting the Doctor, not vice versa, I think, as Nardole is very protective of the Doctor. He doesn't like him going off on adventures just in case he dies, and Missy escaping. So I don't think it will be Nardole who dies in this episode. Remember, Nardole is also in the cast for the Dr. Foles, so if he does die, there's going to be a flashback, or he gets brought back to life again. And yeah, now the final candidate, John Sims' Master. Now, John Sims' Master is returning after 7 years, and I'm starting to think that Missy isn't the Master after all, as Missy hasn't mentioned the drum beats, and the Master kind of went good at the end of time. So, why did he suddenly go bad in Death in Heaven? Maybe it's another time lady pretending to be the Master in order to lure the Doctor into a trap or something like that. So yeah, I am thinking that. And yeah, you do have to pay to get an upgrade to be a Time Lady. Of course, Gallifrey would have been pretty much destroyed. Anywhere where you could get the change would be destroyed. So when John Sims' Master went back to Gallifrey at the end of time, he couldn't have changed into Missy, another male Time Lord. So yeah, I don't think Missy is the master after all. Of course, she probably is, but I doubt it. Really, I don't think she is the master after all. So yeah, they're all the candidates who may die. And yeah, has John Sim used up all his regenerations? He may die in this episode, but hopefully not, as I want to see him in the finale, as that's just going to be fabulous. So yeah, the TARDIS might die either, but the TARDIS has died before, but then come back to life. So yeah, it could be anyone who dies in this episode. It might not be a character we even care about, like the blue guy. So yeah, until the next time, today, when I review World Enough in Time, goodbye!